Sky is quite amazing this morning. It is Sunday morning, the Sabbath, the 16th, I guess, of April, in the compound. I just happened to look up, and this sky is totally blowing me away. It's so gorgeous. Oh man. And the dogs just tore off out of the compound. This is the first in my experience of them. I take them walking back there. But this morning, after they gave me a huge hero's welcome, just became a sea around me, all of them wanting to push against me and get as close to me as they could. And they finally knocked me down. They did. They have threatened to knock me down before by leaning into me too much. But I did go down. Fortunately, my knee did not hit a rock, and it was easy to get up. But it's been a physical morning in a crazy way. I've been up for a long time. Got up, I guess, around 3:30, and have been in the van fussing with my videos. And mulling over what went on here last night. The last video I did last night, I titled Avoiding Engagement. And it was about me there were a bunch of folks partying here, which you can see, at that table. And I stayed in the van because I did not feel up to the language challenges of an entirely Spanish-speaking group, even though they were nice to me and brought me some chicken and stuff. But right after that avoiding engagement video, which I dictated sitting in the car, I had a pretty nasty engagement. I had mentioned in an earlier video that I had had words with Louis, my host Josue's younger brother. I guess he's 30, who's pretty lost character. Oh, there they are. Look at them running and playing. Oh, they're having so much fun. Pretty lost young man. Sits playing with his phone all day. Occasionally contributes maybe 5 minutes of work to the shop, but that's it. And Josue has explained to me he's basically sponging off of his dad. Well, I had said some sharp things to him a few days earlier when he was drunk, and I knew they'd come back. I knew I'd hear about it. So last night, talk about projection, he was accusing me of sponging off of them and gave me a whole lot of shit about why. I mean, I know it's a mystery to people why at my age and with the background I have of management consulting, etc., why don't I have any money? It's a whole story. It's a big story of 30 years lost to an erroneous psychiatric diagnosis and probably millions of dollars of lost earning potential in those 30 years, easily, because I was making $100,000 a year. So it's a big story, and not a story I lightly divulge. Look at the mountains. So, after me, when I finally got pissed off at him saying I needed to stop mooching off of them, I said, how much of this is coming out of your pocket, Louis? I got a hunch you're not paying for any of it. You're dipping into your college fund, which is a low blow, because he has no aspirations of any kind. But I couldn't stop myself at that point. I was pissed. I said, are you spending your retirement money to feed me? I think I said something like, I've barely asked you for a cigarette, and walked off. Well, I bet it's not over. I'm betting it's not over. And I've been kind of obsessing about it. I want to punch the motherfucker. I do, big time. And this morning, just now as I was getting out of the car, I pictured really baiting him, really giving him some big shit if he starts anything at all. You sit there all day masturbating into your telephone. Who the hell are you to tell me how I should be living? I'm still pissed. I'm still pretty pissed. And although he's like 40 years younger than me, he has no physical vitality. He doesn't do anything. Whereas I am physically active all day. And I think I could take him. I actually do. And I've had fantasies of damaging him. I don't really want to inflict a whole lot of medical bills on him because they're all very poor. But I want to hurt him. I do, actually. I want to teach him a lesson. So we'll see how all that goes, huh? And then, in terms of, I finally did get the contact I wanted because Josue got home late from work and we sat out on his car smoking and talking about his family and about Lewis and about their dad, who is a really awesome guy and is basically supporting Lewis for no reason that Josue can make sense out of. It was close. It was the most intimate conversation we've had. It was awesome. These dogs, but I think it was. I don't know if it was unprecedented for them to tear off hunting on their own. Probably it's not, but I had never seen it. It's only been by me getting them out here. So, happy morning, the Sabbath in the Los Troncones section. This is the Los Troncones section of the Sierra Madre Oriental Mountains, where with a little luck, Jose was saying tomorrow, Monday, he's going to dive into working on my car. Oh God, it would be so great if it got operable tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest, and I could get back out into those mountains. They've sure been working on me. Anyway, that's my magic tree, which I lean against. And this field is dried out enough to walk in 3 days ago after 2 days of torrential rains. This is awfully muddy out here. And there's that sky again. There's that sky again. Wow. It's really interesting what the iPhone does with skies, huh? Look up. Look up. What was the spoof movie with, is it Leo DiCaprio and Meryl Streep? Don't Look Up. Spoof of the Trump administration with Meryl Streep as the Trump-like president. There's a comet heading to the earth, threatening to destroy it. And the slogan from the government is, don't look up. There's information there we don't want you to have, so please don't look up. This is the Buddha. I call him Buddha because he's very calm. He's inscrutable. He likes being petted, but he doesn't really even ask for it aside from walking next to me. And that's Lily, the one who has a name because one of the kids likes her. And a great thing happened at the compound this morning. Lily can be awfully mean to the puppy. Oh man, she mean to the puppy. And this morning I heard the puppy yelp and I could tell. And as I'm lecturing Lily, the puppy's mom came over and kicked Lily's ass. I call that dog Sweetie because she can be such a mean bitch. But that was so perfect. She knew what had gone on and she decided to teach Lily a lesson. That rounds out the theme, doesn't it? Okay. Bye. Happy Sunday. Buen sábado.